David.
Today we're going to teach you about the mechanism of enzyme action. You're going to leave this video with knowledge and satisfaction.
The lock is the enzyme and the substrate is the key. The enzyme is waiting for its key. What will unlock me? For some enzymes there is only one key, but for those with less specificity, many different keys will set the enzyme free. Shifts in pH, temperature, substrate concentration, and allosteric controls can either stop a reaction or help it reach its goals.
Take, for example, adenylyl cyclase, an enzyme with many effects, but it's only activated by a magnesium ATP substrate complex. Then it can catalyze the reaction to make CAMP, a very great feat, a protein essential to intracellular signal transduction. Now that's neat.
The rate of the enzyme catalyzed reaction increases as temperature is raised, but if the temperature gets too high, the protein denatures and the structure is raised. Most animal enzymes denature at 40 degrees and higher, only 3 degrees above our basic 37, but to the enzymes it feels like being put in a fryer. As the temperature gets lower, enzyme productivity ceases, as the rate of reaction rapidly decreases. Optimal temperature is essential to efficiency. It keeps them alive, helps them achieve their mission. See?
Shifts in pH, temperature, substrate concentration, and allosteric controls can either stop a reaction or help it reach its goals. But now let's talk about substrate concentration. For rates of reaction, this is a foundation. The higher substrate concentration, the faster the enzyme catalyzed reaction. But once active sites are occupied, more substrate doesn't matter, not even a fraction. That point is called the saturation point. The reaction is at its maximum rate. The reaction can't go faster. Its speed is so great, there's no way it'll come late. To increase speed at that point, you've got to add more enzymes and watch the reaction crush its previous times. Shifts in pH, temperature, substrate concentration, and allosteric controls can either stop a reaction or help it reach its goals.
Enzymes often have an optimal pH where the enzyme is most effective with the substrate, and either very high or very low pH can denature the enzyme. By changing the OH- or H+ concentration, changing the reaction rates. The optimal pH of a substance is often determined by its environment, hence the low optimal pH of digestive enzyme pepsin in your stomach to ensure it doesn't die in it.
Shifts in pH, temperature, substrate concentration, and allosteric controls can either stop a reaction or help it reach its goals. Last but not least, we have allosteric controls, which can change an enzyme's landscape. The induced fit theory says that substrate-enzyme interaction enhances or inhibits the enzyme's activity by modifying its shape. Regulatory molecules work at places called allosteric sites, where enzymes are either inhibited and useless or activated and juiced. In the process of feedback inhibition, a regulatory molecule inhibits an enzyme that was involved in the regulatory molecule's own production and prevents the formation of itself when enough has been produced. Activating molecules interact with an enzyme to enhance the binding of the substrate to the enzyme, to catalyze the reaction, giving it a huge boost. Shifts in pH, temperature, substrate concentration, and allosteric controls can either stop a reaction or help it reach its goals. Shifts in pH, temperature, substrate concentration, and allosteric controls can either stop a reaction or help it reach its goals.
J-E on the button. J-E on the button.